Hey everybody, it's Lifestyles with Eric. Hey, what's going on? What is going on? Happy Wednesday evening. It's 7 p.m. I'm live. We're on time tonight. It's Lifestyles with Eric. Please make sure you share the video out, thumbs up the video. It's free, didn't cost you anything. If you're not a member of Lifestyles with Eric, please consider subscribing to Lifestyles with Eric. We would definitely love to have you a part of our family. Our family. We're all family here. Um, and we definitely appreciate your opinions, your comments, your show ideas. And remember, if you ever want to possibly do a topic with me, hit me up. Hit me up. We'll try to make that happen. We'll use my platform to get your message across. But we try to keep it as respectful as possible. So, yeah, we'll see who taps in tonight. It's 7 p.m. It's Lifestyles with Eric. It is January the 3rd, 2024. We're in a new year now. Happy New Year, everybody. I just want everybody to have a blessed year, prosperous year, like I said the other day. And I'm just looking forward to new opportunities and just bigger things happening in the new year. Miss Cooking with Carolyn, what's going on? Happy Wednesday evening. Thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. And I hope you're having a good evening so far. Miss Audrea Gant Davis, what's happening? What is going on? We are live. We are live. I got a little tickle in my throat I'm trying to get rid of, but I'm still going to do what I have to do. The show must go on. So just bear with me if you hear a little crackling. Excuse me. Just bear with me. Miss Nurse Anastasia, good to see you. Thank you for coming in tonight. That makes twice. You're on a roll. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. I'm only going to give a little bit of my opinion because I honestly haven't watched the movie yet. So we're going to piggyback on this again. We're going to do this again. I'm just kind of giving you a brief preview of some things that we're going to talk about with the movie. I'm going to sit down and watch it myself, but I just wanted to give you a little input on what little Boosie had to say about it. Without me even watching it, I'm not going to allow him to keep me from watching the movie. It came out when I was about, it came out when I was about 13 years old. So when it came out, I wasn't interested in any kind of movies like that. If it wasn't about Freddy Krueger or something scary, or about cars or something like that, I definitely was not interested in that movie. But I have saw over the years like bits and pieces of the movie, but I've never sat down and actually watched The Color Purple. So that's going to be something that I do eventually. And then we'll do another reaction. I'll do a reaction video towards that. Miss Lakita Clark, thanks for coming in tonight. Happy Wednesday evening. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And thanks for coming on the other night. Thank you. I'm going to see who comes in the chat first before we get to chit-chatting and talking. Like to fill it up a little bit, get everybody in and warmed up. I hope everybody's staying warm out there, taking your vitamins, not getting sick. I'm in the Midwest, so, the weather has changed. The chill has changed. And now I'm just counting down the days for spring. March 19th actually cannot come fast enough. So, yeah, that's the only thing I look forward to besides my son's birthday, which is actually the 29th. So a couple weeks after the first day of spring. So first day of spring is what I'm looking forward to. And then my son's birthday, he'll be 18 years old, and kudos to him. Kudos to him. He'll be graduating high school this year and going off to college. And you guys have seen his journey. And along with my daughter, she'll be a senior at Tennessee State University. So Dad's very proud of her, and she's doing well. She's also doing well. She's going to be a future doctor. So kudos to her. Kudos to her. Hold on. Let's turn on Lifestyles here. All righty. We got Lifestyles is live and on the air. What is happening? Everybody thumbs up that video. Please share the video if at all possible. But thumbs up in the video does not cost you anything. It will not cost you anything. Thank you, Caroline. I appreciate that. Thank you. Absolutely. Nurse Anastasia, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm a dad that is definitely involved in my kid's life. and I see the difference when you're not in your kid's life. What could possibly happen? So you got a dad that's never given up. Although I've definitely had my struggles, I have not given up on my kids and just given up, period, on being a dad. I was blessed with that responsibility, and I've taken it and ran with it. So thank you. I appreciate you. I have to pat myself on the back and just say you're a good dad, and you can keep on being a better dad and a better father, better whatever, better man, all that stuff. I pray for that. So I just keep my boots on tight, and I just keep on doing it. So thank you. Thank you again. We got 8 in so far. We got about 8 in. What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Tap in. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're at. I think we got West Coast in the house. I do know that. I totally miss living on the West Coast. I miss those drives, but I know you guys have gotten a little weird weather lately. I think it's flooding out that way. So I hope everything straightens out for the West Coast. I hope the weather gets back pretty, and you guys are okay out there. I definitely miss those drives again. I miss the drives around the mountains. I don't miss all that traffic, but I do miss the weather. It's nice every single day. Living in San Diego, or I'm sorry, working in San Diego and living a little more south. It was beautiful every single day, and I completely miss it. So yes, got to soak up some sun for a couple of years, and I totally miss it. Absolutely, Nurse Anastasia. We've got to big up our Black fathers. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. And Black fathers matter, just like single mothers or Black mothers or any mother matters. So yes, we definitely have to big up the Black fathers. Absolutely, there's more of us out here that actually care about our children and what they're doing. I was trying to see how many people would come in first, but I guess we can get going. I'll probably do 30 minutes. We'll probably get out of here about 7:30. So we're 7 minutes in. We got about 7 in. Want to see who comes in. Want to see how many people come in. We had a really good chat the other day. Appreciate everybody that participated in that. Actually, it's I think about 100 views so far, which is not bad in a couple days. So people are watching, and appreciate the support again. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget, we still got art from last year, or maybe the year before, but I've got still got these pieces on my wall back here that I definitely want to bless somebody with. So let me know if you're interested. These paintings are for sale. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 pieces for sale. We're definitely going to get rid of those this year. And again, let me know if that's something that you'd like to have in your home, or if you're interested, let me know. Hit me up. Let me know. I've got to refresh and do some refreshing and do some fresh art. So we'll be taking this stuff down, putting it for sale, and we'll get it to you. You just let me know. We'll definitely get it to you. Miss Margie Evans, thank you for coming in. Happy Wednesday evening. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. We're about 8 minutes in, everybody. We're about 8 minutes in. Trying to get this microphone right. Get it out my face. All righty. All right. What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a pretty good evening. Ate some good dinner, and you're ready to listen and participate. So let's go for it. So the movie The Color Purple. Little Boosie took his daughters to see this movie, and excuse me, the YouTube streets are talking. Little Boosie is always in something, and he's relevant to the internet right now. So hey Glenda, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, the YouTube streets are talking. Little Boosie is blasting the movie Color Purple, only for its sexual overtones. I will say that Little Boosie said that the acting was excellent. Okay, so I don't think that's a bad thing. That's nothing negative to the ladies that played in the movie Color Purple. But I think everybody has their own opinion if they watch the movie. Again, I have not watched the movie. I'm going to watch the original movie. Maybe I'll watch the newer version. I don't know. But I'm going to watch the original first and see what my take is on it. And then I'll go maybe with the newer version. But yeah, rapper Lil Boosie, he took his younger daughters to see this movie and said basically he was appalled because he felt that the movie basically kind of had a lot of sexual stuff, a lot of sexual overtones, women, women on women. And although his oldest daughter is an adult, she's a part of the LGBT community. She's a lesbian. But I don't think, and I think that's what everybody's saying. So, well, Boosie, your daughter's gay or whatever. So why would you say this about the the movie Color Purple? Well, he's got about 8 kids, okay, and he's got younger daughters. So if he took his younger daughters to this movie, and he's never seen the movie before, and I'm sure he's probably never saw it. So he took his daughters to this movie. They got into the movie. They were watching it, and I guess it just got a little too sexual. And Little Boosie does not shy away from what he believes in about the way his kids ought to be raised or the way he's raising his children. He had a lot of stuff to say about Zaya Wade or Dwayne Wade's LGBT son that is a transgender woman. So he had a lot of things to say about that. And that, again, is his own opinion. So, again, if a person does not want to see something like that or watch a movie like that, they absolutely have the right to speak on that because that is their child and they're raising their children the best way they can. And if that's the way their morals stand on, then you cannot be upset with Little Boosie for just speaking out and saying what he said. Now, he's a celebrity and we care about what celebrities say, but we don't care about what regular people say. So me being a regular person or a YouTube fixture, not a celebrity yet, but you may or may not care what my opinion is on a movie, but we care what Little Boosie thinks because he's relevant. I must say he makes people go viral. He says things that are viral. He does videos that are viral because things that he say a lot of times are real. And that's the one thing that we're leaning off of is realness. People are afraid to speak their mind on the internet because they're afraid of being canceled. They're afraid of somebody not liking what they said. But, you have to stand on something. And just like T.I.'s son said, stand on business, okay? You have to stand on business, okay? And when you stand on business with your kids or whoever you're raising, things I think are a lot better because you're standing on what you believe in for your family. And I do not think he was wrong. A lot of people have a lot to say. He didn't say anything hateful to that community. But what he did say was that there was too much of it in this particular movie for his opinion, for his kids, for his daughters. Now, maybe he should have watched the movie first, then took his daughters to see it, or not took them to see the movie. But maybe he didn't want to do that. He wanted to surprise them. Let's go see The Color Purple. Yay, Daddy. Thank you. But in the middle of the movie, he walked out. Not mad at him. Not mad at him at all. Those are his daughters. He's raising his children the way he feels fit, just like we all do. And some things are right, some things are wrong, some things we introduce to our children that are right, and some things we introduce to our children are wrong. We just have to watch what we allow into our children's spectrum or spirit, because that could change the rest of their life. Lakita, you nailed it. Awesome, awesome comment. Absolutely. You nailed it. You definitely nailed it. Wow, we went from 16 people to 9 people. That was weird. But you nailed it. You definitely nailed it. He does not have to support it. You know, I got some thoughts, but I'm trying to figure out if that's something I want to say. But I definitely have some thoughts, and you know, I have nothing against that community. You do what you do. You do how you feel. I have my own opinion, and that's okay. And I'm going to keep my own opinion. But if that's the way you're raising your children, allow that person to raise his children the way he wants to raise them. And if he doesn't want his kids around things like that, Miss Debbie, what's happening? If he doesn't want his kids around things like that right now, then that's perfectly okay, because those are his children. He's raising them, and he has their best interests at hand. I know he does. He loves his kids. And the one thing I can say without knowing this man personally, great dad, takes care of his kids, definitely. Not just financially, but he's in their lives. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. But if you've seen The Color Purple, you can definitely add a comment. Let me know what your thoughts on the sexual part of the movie. Let me know what you thought about the sexual parts of the movie. Did you think it was a good movie, or did you think it was a little too woman on woman, sexual things, sexual wise, or what do you think? Did that take away from the acting, the sexual scenes? Glenda, my head is on straight and I'm keeping it on a swivel. So, okay, you're right. Keep your head on straight. You're absolutely right. We all have an opinion. And, everybody's opinion does not count, though, but we all have one. So I'll just keep that in mind, and I'll keep mine in my business. But I'm going to continue to finish raising my kids the way I want to raise them. And if that's something I don't want my kids around until they're old enough to really understand that stuff, then that's what I'm going to do. You're absolutely right, Debbie. You're absolutely right. I agree. I completely agree. I completely agree. But yes, if anybody's seen the movie, if any women have seen the movie, let me know what your take is on that, on the scenes in the movie. Okay, reality checks. Thank you, and thank you for coming in. That's a little obsessive, though. 1,000 times. That must have been a good movie to you, or a good book. So hey, that's awesome. Um, I've got to really start getting into my books, my book reading. I was just talking about that. So yes, I've definitely got to get back into reading again and reading my books. I definitely love wisdom and knowledge. But again, opinion is opinion. If you like the movie, the musical, or whatever, that's awesome. Good for you. I love plays, musicals, all that stuff too. But then there's certain things that I don't want to see and that I'm just not interested in. And this was one of the movies that I've never been interested in seeing until now. So I'm gonna watch the original first and do my reaction to that, and then I'll watch the newer version with Taraji and let's see, Fantasia. I believe she's in it, and we have some more uh, famous actresses. But yeah, I'll watch that first, the original, and then we'll see. Okay, okay, reality checks. Thank you. Okay, so it must be more to the movie than just those scenes. He just didn't want his child to see that stuff. So hey, I get it. I get it. We gotta get back to raising our kids the way we feel fit, because we know their best interest, because we're their parents. And I think that's what we really need to get back to, because that's a problem now. Whatever you see fit for your child is your child. But when you Somebody else wants to indoctrinate them into something, you know, that you don't agree with, then why can't you not agree with it? You're their parent. You know, whatever you feel is best for your child is your child. And it just kind of is what it is. We've got to get back to that. Kids don't know what's best for them when they're kids. We're their parents, and we have the right to say, no, you're not going to do this, or no, you're not going to look at this. When I was a kid, my mom didn't let me do a few things because she felt that it wasn't right for me, that I was a boy, or she didn't want me around certain things because she didn't want me to, she didn't want it to change my life. So I appreciate my mom for saying no to this, yes to that, no to this, and yes to that. You have to be a parent to your kids. You just can't, like newfangled parents, allow your kids to just watch or do anything they want to do. You have to screen movies and video games and music and make sure you know what they're letting sink into their soul, because this could potentially change their lives. So kudos to Boosie. Little Boosie, kudos to you. Keep being a dad. Keep raising your kids the way you feel like it's best for them. And I'm sure you'll end up with a good group of kids, man. I appreciate you for being who you are. And maybe one day we'll get a little Boosie on this platform. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to, what's the word I'm looking for? We'll have to ask for that. I'm looking for a specific word. It's just on the tip of my tongue, though. But yeah, we'll definitely have to see if we can get him on sometime and talk about some things. Yeah, that would be cool. But again, everybody, I appreciate you coming in tonight. I just wanted to get some opinions on what you thought about the movie, if you've seen it. And if you didn't get a chance to comment while I was live, then make sure you comment while I'm not live. And just leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about the movie, if you've seen it, the original and the new one. And I appreciate your comments. I really appreciate your comments. I appreciate everybody participating and just showing me love. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you all Friday. This is Lifestyles with Eric. I'm out. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out, and we'll be back at you soon. All right. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.